number 0, Christian. Power forward, 6'8", number 32. Number 27, Jamal. Center, number 15. He's got jumps that can play.
Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got David Aldridge, our Hall of Famer, patrolling the sideline. Let's see the stat sheet here for Aaron Gordon.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Trent's out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 slot. And for Denver, the 4 and the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. Sharing the wing spots, it'll be Brown and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at point guard. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game. And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfect.
Deep 2 from Murray. Rebounded by the Bucks. And going against Denver, their first meeting of the season.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. 2 teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
This is a potential finals preview, as good as it gets early in the season.
Now here's Porter, following the miss by Jamal Murray. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, he's not an elite three-point shooter, but Gordon makes just enough threes to be a threat from out there.
Lopez, a screen on Murray. Lillard from outside, drains it from beyond the arc.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And that one's good by Porter.
Well, Porter Jr. shoots a very high percentage in the paint.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Bucks. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
And missing your free throws usually changes the complexion of a game. Certainly did in that one.
Well, if you want to win away from home, quite simply, you have to make your free throws.
Murray, the pass to Porter. Back to Murray. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Lillard. Murray, no good. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And you know, good things happen when you keep your head up like Kuzma did there.
Murray kicks to Jokic, and the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Peyton Watson, he's checked in for Denver. Russell Westbrook comes in for Christian Brown. Green, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Kicks it out to Gordon. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. 6 on the shot clock. A fader. Basket counts.
Well, this is the touch Jokic possesses. He can attack successfully from anywhere.
Lillard dishes to Lopez. Pass to Prince. Here's Kuzma. The Bucks working the ball around. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. A three-pointer off the mark.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Jokic with the bucket.
Well, he moves like he's in slow motion, but Jokic is lethal in transition.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Back to Lillard. Launches it. Bangs home the trifecta. Lillard's got 6 points.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Watson, the pass to Gordon. And here's Jokic.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Denver shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
At the line for your Nuggets, Nikola Jokic.
Take a break.
Taking 2 shots.
2 shots.
The first one falls. And Jokic drops them both.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Bucks lead by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter. Then it's Green, and then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Livingston in at the 4 slot. Westbrook passes to Watson. And Watson slams it in.
Going to the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Porter against Westbrook. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Westbrook. Here's Porter, and off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Now, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks use their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better it can be. Kevin?
Yeah, you followed this league for a long time. That sounds like a pretty good game plan.
And how about the attack there from Giannis inside, going right into the defense and still able to get the shot up?
Hey, Stan, we've heard talk about players not heaving up a shot at the buzzer to protect their shooting percentage. Have you run into that at all?
Oh, Kevin, that definitely happens. Players are concerned about all of those numbers, shooting percentages being one of them, because they become a factor in contract negotiations. But they have to realize, number one, you've got to do what gives your team a chance to win. And number two, with all the analytics, teams separate out what they call heaves at the end of quarters.
First one falls for him. And it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Jokic, he's checked in for Saric. Christian Brown comes in for Peyton Watson. And it's Jamal Murray in for Najee. And both free throws good for Giannis. And the Denver Nuggets, led by multi-time MVP Nikola Jokic. And they've done a tremendous job surrounding him with the right kind of people.
They certainly have, Kevin. But one caveat here. You can surround Nikola Jokic with any player, Kevin. And he will figure out their strengths and get them the ball where they need to have it. This guy makes everyone better.
So you think we're not giving enough attention maybe to what he thinks upstairs, how he sees the game?
He sees the game, Kevin, as well as anyone who's ever played it. And he directs traffic out there. He is a true point center.
And he makes the first. Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Both free throws good from Lillard.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Outside, Porter. To the paint. Here's Jokic. The kick out to Porter. Lets it fly. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Jokic has got his third basket of the night.
And that time, Jokic having the play created for him. And he obliges with the bucket.
Here's Lillard in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Westbrook passes to Jokic. Lopez grabs the board.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Well, we've seen Giannis add to his game over the years, and a consistent pull-up jumper might make him unguardable.
Here's Westbrook. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Here's Kuzma. Takes it off the glass. Kuzma's got his first 2 points of the night.
Beautiful touch close in. Kuzma excels at taking advantage down low.
Pass to Brown. Down low. Here's Jokic. No good from 11 feet.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Lillard against Murray. Here's Jokic. And what a play, just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games. Glancing at the upcoming schedule when you guys played against one another, did you always have your games circled on the calendar?
I mean, not really. I just assumed they would be an easy win for us, Arnie.
Kenny, now you tripping. You know, I always give your teams the business. I know, except in the finals when you swept us.
I should have known not to ask that question. And guys, let's move on and talk about that first half from Damian Lillard. He is having himself a game.
We should rename the first half Dame Time. He actually uses that. We should name that because he was such an impactful player, especially on the offensive end. When it's Dame Time, all the time begins with that.
I'm sorry, Kenny. What time did you say it was?
Dame Time!
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Here's Murray, still without a basket. Sharing the wing spots, it'll be Brown and Porter Jr. The 4 and the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic, and it's Murray in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And that one's good by Porter.
Stepping in, Porter Jr. Mid-range jumpers are like layups for an elite shooter like MPJ.
Here's Lillard, and it's Jokic with the rebound. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets, trailing by 5.
Well, when Gordon's team makes it this easy for him, of course he's going to throw it down hard.
What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better. Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Murray outside. Inside. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Pass to Prince. Now here's Lopez. Offensive rebound. And Lillard gets it to go. And now it's an 8-point Milwaukee lead.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys.
Look who it is, man! Your Nuggets dance team!
The Bucks making a switch here. Green's checked in. We've got a moment to see the league leaders in steals. Jokic is third.
And he's been a rock for them defensively. Just so many steals for him this year, and so many of them have been in key moments for his team.
Murray outside. To the middle. Last season, Stan, Jokic passed LeBron's all-time triple-double mark, and he did it stunningly in 813 fewer games.
Yeah, now it's really possible, Kevin, that he's going to end up at the top of that triple-double list by the time his career's over. He's got the Big O and Westbrook in his sights. You know, don't sell this guy short. He can do it almost any night.
The first free throw is good. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, look, I loved being around the game, and so two things happened that drove me into coaching. Number one, I loved baseball, and I couldn't hit one, so that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way, so if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps, terrific story. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Right wing. 5 to shoot. Murray a screen on Giannis. For the 3. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Gordon.
Well, the way Gordon just goes right up, you'd think the defender wasn't there at all.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 ranked player in high school, but a back injury changed things. He said, "My potential may look different now, but as long as I can truly say what I had, I gave it my all. That's all that success should be defined by." Kevin, he grounds himself in gratitude and the work he's put in.
Thanks, D.A. He is a worker and living the dream. Jokic with the bounce pass. Brown the pass to Porter. Gordon kicks to Porter. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Lopez. Murray against Lillard. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Murray surveying the D, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Green, and it's Nance in at the 5 down low.
That's his first
just simply
foul.
overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. One shot.
One shot.
Free throw good. Giannis.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion. But best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game. A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Westbrook against Trent. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Westbrook.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the sides.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
The 11-footer, and that one hits back iron. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team.
Attention, fans. Now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud and let him hear it.
And the Nuggets with some changes. Jokic, he's checked in for Saric. Gordon comes in for Peyton Watson. And Porter subbed in for Russell Westbrook. A big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Smith. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Kevin Porter. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He told them pedal to the metal, adding, we're ahead out here, but it's not over yet. You'll start celebrating in your head when there's work to be done on the floor. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Hey, Stan, I've always wondered, back when you were coaching, college or pro, what was your defensive philosophy?
Well, I think first of all, Kevin, we always wanted to take away the easy baskets. In other words, we're going to get back in transition, not give away fast breaks. We are going to try to protect the paint and make sure we're not giving away layups. And we didn't want to foul unnecessarily and give away free throws. Well, you know, a great thing about Jokic is the cohesion he brings to the team. His ball movement and teamwork are contagious.
And Jokic drops them both. And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Prince, the pass to Lillard, puts up a deep 3. Porter pulls it in. The Nuggets trail by 10. Murray outside. Antetokounmpo with the steal. And here we go. Kuzma heading to the hoop. Jokic with the steal. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Yeah, we all know Murray is a shooter, but look out. He can finish, too.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Green is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee leading by 8. Lillard outside. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Wow, the skill of Lillard to get his shot through while getting the whistle.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bucks?
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Murray outside. To the inside. Jokic tries the double. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on Damian Lillard.
Look at Jokic gutting it out against the defense. Really earning that and one chance.
At the line for Denver, Nikola Jokic, shooting 1.
Free throw, no good for Jokic. Milwaukee has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Back to Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Lopez with the block.
And we have seen Lopez really improve his shot blocking. Adept at using that length to alter shots.
Milwaukee on D. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Porter. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And he makes good on the layup.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Giannis, a dominant performance. What is the level that this team is playing at?
It's amazing, man. I think the whole group, the whole team played hard. The whole team was ready. Everybody stepped up. And, you know, this is what makes the average team from a great team or a good team.
I know you guys are looking for great and not good. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Damian Lillard.